Hi, good morning. This is Ginni Aneja. And since the COVID is getting worse day by day, I thought let me do a reading. I am not doing a live because Monday morning and everybody will be busy with their work, even if it's work from home. But we all definitely need some guidance from Archangel Michael about what to do, what's going to happen, what is in store. And in my last two videos that I had done about the month of April and before that about the month of March, I had picked cards for COVID and they kind of told me that by May, June things would be good. Now what happens is the energies do change. I don't know. I'm hoping that yes, by May and June, we will be in a much better space. But then there's no harm in finding out, right? So I'm going to be using Archangel Michael cards first to find out what is the guidance for us for this month of April and let's say even May and June. So probably the cards will tell us more. Haven't used these cards in a long time. Archangel Michael, please help me. Help me with the kind of answer that we need to hear. Hopefully that this will be gone. Okay. Please reveal the truth to us and show us what is in store for us and what we can do to avoid uh, this pandemic situation. Shield yourself. The first card that comes out is shield yourself. And forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong, it says. So when we do feel guilt, we attract situations in our life. We basically, when we have negative emotions, even about ourselves, we attract negative situations in life like health issues. And take your time making this decision. So let me read out what it says. It says, Archangel Michael, this is the prayer that you can call out to Archangel Michael. You can do it as many times as you want. I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. You can take their names. तो अगर हिंदी में बोलूँ तो आर्कएंजल माइकल कार्ड्स कर रही हूँ कोविड के सिचुएशन के बारे में और वो कह रहे हैं कि आर्कएंजल माइकल को प्रे करो और उन्हें कहो कि आपको आपके घर को और आपके घर वालों को की सुरक्षा करें. दूसरा कार्ड जो आया था, सो द सेकंड कार्ड सेज, मैं ये कह रही थी कि जब आप अपने बारे में गलत सोचते हैं, आपके मन में गिल्ट, रिग्रेट, हेट्रेड जैसी चीज़ें होती हैं, गुस्सा आता है, तकलीफ होती है, अपने पे गुस्सा आता है, लोगों पे गुस्सा आता है, जब आप खुद को माफ़ नहीं कर पाते हैं तो कई बार अपने ज़िंदगी में आप इस तरह के सिचुएशंस या हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम्स अट्रैक्ट करते हैं. So this card says, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. ये कह रहा है कि Archangel Michael से कहिए, उन्हें प्रार्थना कीजिए कि मुझे, मैं हर चीज़ के लिए जो अपने आप को दोषी मानता हूँ या मानती हूँ, मुझे खुद को माफ करने की हिम्मत दीजिए और मुझे मेरे अंदर अगर कोई गुस्सा, कोई नफरत या कोई दुर्भावना है अपने लिए या औरों के लिए, तो उसे एक अच्छे तरीके से अपने शरीर से, अपने मन से, अपने दिमाग से निकालने की गाइडेंस दीजिए मुझे, ताकि वो बाहर औरों पर नहीं निकले या मेरे ऊपर नहीं निकले, पर यूनिवर्स में डिसॉल्व हो जाए ताकि उसका कोई गलत असर ना हो. आप चक्र क्लेंजिंग भी करवा सकते हैं या हिप्नोथेरेपी भी करवा सकते हैं. फैमिली कॉन्स्टलेशन रोल सोल मेटा प्ले जिसे कहते हैं वो भी कई बार हेल्प करता है, पर इस वक्त जो कोविड के लॉकडाउन वगैरह सब हो रहे हैं तो उसमें तो ये थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा, लेकिन चक्र क्लेंजिंग लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस आप करवा सकते हो रेकी हीलर से. The third card was take your time making this decision. So if there are any kind of decisions that you've been trying to make or thinking of making, then Archangel Michael says that you need to think it over. Do not rush into any decisions. Why do I feel that this card is for me? Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. थैंक यू फॉर प्रोटेक्टिंग मी. तो ये कह रहा है कि आर्कएंजल माइकल कह रहे हैं कि उन्हें ये प्रार्थना कीजिए कि आपको शक्ति दें, आपको आपका दिमाग ठंडा रखें और सिचुएशन जो भी है आपके आसपास उससे बाहर थोड़ा निकल के, बाहर एज इन फिजिकली नहीं, मेंटली उससे बाहर निकल के उसे एक बाहर वाले की नज़र से देखें और समझें कि वो सिचुएशन क्यों है, क्या है और आपको उसके बारे में क्या करना चाहिए. कभी कभी जिंदगी जैसे चल रही है ना उसके साथ चलना ज़रूरी है. कई बार फैसले लेने का सही वक्त नहीं होता. कल रात को अमावस्या थी और अमावस्या इस बार मीन लग्न में थी, मीन में थी मतलब. तो ये जो वक्त होता है ये थोड़ा सा इंसान को अपने अंदर झांकने के लिए कहता है. सो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज yesterday which was new moon, which was in Pisces, it basically guides a person or tells a person or creates situation in your life which forces you to look within for answers, because answers are not outside of you, they are inside of you. And when you reflect, God is inside of you. When you reflect and look for answers, meditate on it and it would probably help you to show you probably the hidden energies that you have probably missed. So now coming to the COVID, which is why I am doing this reading specifically with the lockdown and whatever it is that is happening. Okay. So the cards that have fallen out is Five of Swords, which says that this is a difficult time, and I know everybody is frustrated and everybody is angry with nature probably also, and excuse the noises behind because it's morning and there's work going on at home. And you know, it may end up in situations where people take their frustration out on each other, but that is not the right time to do that. And Ace of Swords reversed, which basically says not the right time to fight, not the right time. It will happen. This combination of cards is saying that it will happen. You may be tempted to do these things, but this is not the right time to do it. You need to have patience, and definitely not the right time to think of all those new ideas and things that you have been trying to think about or planning for your future, maybe even if it means financially. So this is not the right time. And let's see what some other cards I get is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man, Hanged Man, it says that right now you are stuck between probably work from home or lockdown, and it's mentally affecting you, and you have to see the situation from a different perspective. Like I said, like what Archangel Michael said, that step out of your situation and try and find solutions, because there is a saying that goes when okay, battery low. Oh. So there is a situation, there is a saying that I heard which says, when rape is inevitable, lay back and enjoy it. Not that I believe in the literal words of it, but since this lockdown is inevitable, might as well think of ways to make the most of it. So that is what both the cards are saying. So yes, we need to all think of ways. So last year it was, everybody was thinking of new ways and ways to make the most of it, and we did all, I'm sure, make the most of it. But it seems like this is another phase. It's rebounded, and we need to think of it again. Okay, it has come back with a bang. And what does this card say? The card says Nine of Pentacles and Four of Swords reversed. So the lockdown will open up. And Nine of Pentacles is, you may be feeling lonely, but you need to be practical. And do not fret about the finances, because that will happen. That should happen, definitely will happen. This month is a month of changes, being a 45-9 month. This month is a month of changes, and financially things should move. But the lockdown will open. Four of Swords reversed. Now, Nine of Pentacles and Four of Swords reversed is basically people who have been sick or hospitalized, they will recover. And it also says that if you have been in the hospital, you will be out of it. It could also mean Four of Swords reversed. Let me just check. That okay. So the lockdown will open up, but it's going to take some time. And everybody, be it at work, be it at home, will appreciate and respect if you can just go with the flow lightly. Make light of the situation. Try to see the humor in the situation. Try to laugh about it. Try to be creative. Three of Pentacles. Try to be creative and do things you have never done before, or probably try things that you have always wanted to, or that you enjoyed doing as a child. Now, the question is, when will this lockdown open up? So today is the 11th, 12th. So this week, so we have 2.5 weeks in April. So what about the entire week? So yes, a lot of people are going to recover, thank God. A lot of people are going to fall sick, but they're going to recover. Krishna, can you just close the door? There's some noise from outside. And okay, so you generally, when I get these cards, it really disturbs me. But in this case, I'm really happy to have received these cards, because the Last Judgment, it basically says people will recover. So thankfully, I don't see people dying. I see people recovering. That's a relief. Also, the last time I received this card, now there is this dragon here. Now, Rahu, which is with Mars and Taurus, is like a snake head. It is a snake head. So a snake, dragon, this looks like a cobra or a python or a dragon, whatever you may call it. So, and if you see, this person is cutting the shackles with the sword. So that effect of Rahu or Ketu, because Ketu is the body of the snake. So, cutting the shackles with this energy of Rahu Ketu, and this is the Lovers cards, which is Gemini. So, by June, so exactly what I said last time in my video for April, by June, this should have receded. And Seven of Cups, so there's going to be a mixed energy. There's going to be people, some people uh, left with health problems. There's going to be people left with financial problems. There's going to be people left with relationship problems and all kinds of issues. And people will definitely be relieved, but this people are going to be unhappy definitely about what has been happening, and it's been more than a year. Venus in Virgo, September. Venus in Virgo. When is Venus going to be in Virgo? Venus is right now in Aries, and it's approximately about a month and a half. I think I hope I'm right. I'm not sure. In each sign. So by the time it is in Virgo, that is 6. So that is about the end of this year or the beginning of the next year. Okay, that is when people are going to be confused, and COVID, if what was on my mind is, because it's showing this, is COVID going to come back when Venus is in Virgo? But no, it's not. Thankfully, it's not. Uh, so why uh, on a universal level we attract such pandemics? Uh, yes, there are, posts going around about exposing that certain countries planned this, manufactured this, and yes, I totally believe that that is how it was done by the Illuminati or whatever, whatever. But why do we attract such people in our life? Or why were we born in an era where all this is affecting our lives so majorly? Definitely, there are karmic implications, but basically, it is because at a collective level, एक मिनट, थोड़ा धीरे बात करना. At a collective level, we are we have become negative. There has been anger, there has been hatred. Everybody is talking against the government. Now, if affirmations work for us, if we can say affirmations, good things for us, and they manifest, if we can say negative things for us and they manifest, then when we say something towards the government, towards other people, and we always keep saying life is bad, the government is bad, there is corruption, everybody is corrupt. When we keep saying that over and over and over again, aren't we going to manifest that as well? So that is one thing that collectively we need to learn to say it in a different manner, that probably we can say, uh, we have that a miracle is going to happen or is happening, and the corruption is fading away from this world. We are in store for a better future, a better government, a better life. Maybe we can try and say these affirmations so that when things around us change, we are in a better space. You had some questions about COVID. Come. So, work from home. How many more days or weeks is it going to? cards are Magician, Queen of Wands, and the Fool. Now, the Fool is a card of Pluto, and Pluto gives you sudden results. I don't know where Pluto is right now. I think it is in Capricorn, if I'm not right. Just a sec. Pluto is in... No, it is in Sagittarius, I think. Yes. Right. It's in Sagittarius. And it is going to move Uttar Ashadha ruled by Surya. So according to me, this month till the 30th anyways, at least in Maharashtra we have till 30th. Queen of Wands and Magician also suggests that this current month. But what about May? Will we get any relief in May? Yes, we again the last judgment. So yes, we should be out of our homes by May. And okay, what is your question?
Will work from home end in April or will it continue?
That's what I just saw.
But you said we'll be out now
In May.
In May. So
in May.
In general,
so till 30 April at least we have lockdown.
So after that it might be open.
Yes. Yes. Definitely we need to. But lockdown will open. But what about the COVID thing? Will it like as suddenly go away as it came? There will be some kind of a struggle that we all are going through. Again, I have Rahu here and Mars here, which is in Taurus right now. So Rahu and Mars together. So till Rahu and Mars are together, yes, we have this struggle. So Mars, I think, is going to be there for another couple of months. And once Mars moves out, then yes, things will get better. Well, when is Mars going to move out? Let me find out. Mars in Gemini transit. 14th of April it moves out and it is here till the 2nd of June. So yes, so then that means after 14th of April things will start getting better, and by definitely 1st of May we should be in a better space. What is your next question? Okay, now COVID earlier was attacking the old and the weak. I mean, the government has decided, or a lot of governments around the world are doing this. I saw some posts and videos on Telegram that if you are not COVID vaccinated, then you cannot get a visa, you cannot travel out of the country. And but why? If you go to certain slums or mohallas around the city, the poor people, they are not the ones who are traveling, but they could be the ones who are actually spreading this COVID the max. So why is this dictatorship only for the rich or for those who can afford international travel? Why is it not an option? Yes, there are videos that are circulating, pictures that are circulating, which are saying that this vaccine has certain gene altering material in it. And I saw these on Telegram. There are certain groups I think it is called, one is the Queen of the Jungle, of course, with Sheena as the admin, and there is another group which is called, I don't remember. I will post it. The Truth, I think. The Truth. And they are basically, the powerful are trying to control the public. But there are people who are going around without masks and they're perfectly fine. The poor, especially, the slum dwellers, especially, they are not contacting COVID unless they're absolutely weak and exposed to COVID patients. That's another story. Day before yesterday, I was close to a slum and a mohalla, and children, women, everybody was like absolutely like life is normal. And I'm talking about this in the weekend when there was complete lockdown. They were moving about without masks and perfectly healthy and safe. So, are you trying to say that all this rules are only for those who live in buildings? Is this basically to control people so that they do not rise up to the power of the powerful? That is not fair. And so, is the vaccination going to be absolutely necessary, or is it even working? Is the vaccination even working? That is my question that I have. And it is working, but it's going to bring about a change. That's the 10 of Cups. Now it is working, but in what way is it working? Is it working for them or is it working for us? So is it actually keeping us healthy? It is going to bring about certain issues. We are going to be carrying a load of issues after this. But again, this is another 10. So there was a 10 of Cups and there is another 10 of Wands, which says that it is going to bring about a complete change. What change is this going to be? So a complete change. And we need to see things from a different perspective. We will begin to behave or see things from a different perspective. That is how our life is going to turn upside down. That's what I can make out from that card. And 9 of Wands, a lot of people are going to be fallen sick. And if you see if you can make out from this card, that what comes to me is that we are going to be watched, we are going to be controlled. That is how our life is going to change, and it is going to become a burden. Health wise, yes, it may help, but a lot of people are dying even after taking the COVID vaccine. Why is that? So this is a King of Pentacles reversed, and Page of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. So a lot of rich people who are selfish and who want to control the world they don't, 9 of Pentacles, they want to make a lot of money and they want only the powerful probably to survive. That is what I can make out. So yes, the virus can be eradicated, and not completely, but it's by giving the vaccine, yes, people will be safer, but why are they dying? Because that is what these people want. That is what these people want. These people, they want people to, they want the people, the fish is jumping out of the cup, not inside the cup. So, what they want is people who do not deserve to live, probably, or who are not strong enough to live, should probably die, maybe. So, they are in their capacity trying to help to eradicate the virus, and this is a side effect which will happen if your immunity is not strong. I had just shared a post on acupressure to strengthen your immunity. Um, Also, I would suggest that you take a lot of vitamin C. You take, what is that called? A steam, and morning and night, just on a preventive basis. And you make sure that your B12 and hemoglobin is good, because that is what you can take folic acid, or, I mean, consult with the doctor, of course, if you need, get a blood test done. But make sure that your immunity levels are good, and what gives you good immunity is B12, D3, hemoglobin, so iron, and folic acid and neurobion. So that is what you can do. So this was about COVID, especially because I was asked by the kids if this lockdown, when is this lockdown going to end, or till when is this work from home going to continue, and things like that. And I was a little concerned about why the COVID has lashed back. Although last year I did have an idea that when the sun is in, I think I had said that in one of my videos, in I think my second or third video last year, in March or April, I think, I had a card which told me that when the sun is in Capricorn, that is in Jan, COVID is going to come back, and it scared the shit out of me. But I don't know if I withheld that information or I did say it, but I exactly remember even the card that I got. So it was the devil card, and in this same deck. So yeah, it was bound to lash back, and I am hoping that by May, June, we should be back to normal. Be gentle with yourself, Archangel Michael says. And by May or June, when will life be back to normal? June. So I asked if life would be normal to May or June. So May is the Knight of Cups. So yes, we can move ahead happily, although it's going to be a slow process. But in June, we would have left it behind us. Of course, the vaccination is another story. The Chariot card, although it is reversed, but it is not really reversed. This is the backside of the Chariot card. And we are leaving it behind in a manner never to return to it again. Thank God. So that was just an impromptu reading for COVID. Do share it with people and take care of yourself. Goodbye.